to a how-to video for SAP Business One. In this how-to video, we're going to show you how to use different layouts in the system for printing and for printing different documents. And for this example, we're going to use a sales order as our example here. And I've already preloaded some information as far as our customer name, and we have an item here. And let's say I want to print this, and there's different layouts in the systems that we can use. Either those were custom created, or there's ones that were in the system already. And let's say that you have multiple within the system, and you want to set a default, or you want to check what the layout is before you print. We're going to show you how to do those in this video. Now, like I said, we have our sales order here, and I want to print this. The first thing we can do is we can check in Layout Designer, so it's this pencil icon up here. And this is going to see the different layouts that are available for our sales orders here. So I have multiple availables. The CR is our crystal reports, and the PLDs are the print layout designer. They're different layouts there. So anything we have created, we can view in here. So this is where we can see our default. This is where we can set our default. In this instance, we're set as a default to this particular layout. And now if I were to just go ahead and print, and for this example, we'll just do a print preview here. And here's our document. Okay, now let's say this isn't the one that I wanted to use and I need to change that. So we're going to exit out of here. We can go back in here, and let's say that wasn't the default that I even wanted, so I'm going to change it to this AR sales order item, set as default. And we can have the ability, and depending if you're a super user or not, we can set as default for all users, set as for current user, or specified users if you need to, and you can specify specific users in there. So let's say just for me, I want to save this as my default, update. Now again, when I go back and I preview, we have a different layout that we chose there. Now another way to do this, so let's back all the way out and start over from scratch here. So again, we have our sales order. What we can do is we can go into File, and we can go to Preview Layouts, or if you know the layout, you can just go to Select Layout and Print. But for this example, let's use Preview Layouts. And here's our list. And so let's say, and I'm going to go back to the one we had before here, and it's not going to set as a default, but I can choose a different one. And you can see the bolded is still the one I set. So let's go OK. And we're back to the first layout that we had here. Now let's say you have multiple layouts and you want to rename them, you want to delete them, import them, things like that. You can access it from here in the layout and sequence. You can go to Manage Layout, or over in the menu here, we can go to Report and Layout Manager and get to it from there. But either way, it gets there. This is a little bit of a shortcut, and it's going to show you any layout that's available. And for this example here, let's say you can change the name by highlighting, changing the name, and then updating. In this example, I won't update this one. And let's say this was no longer needed. It was it's an old one. You can delete from here as well. And then also, if you have one that you need to import, this is where you import from here. And when you click on that, it'll bring up a wizard where you can import, but that'll be saved for another video. Thank you for watching this video. As always, please reach out to us here at Support One with any questions. Click on the link to subscribe for more content.